Oh, it's a motherfucking go-go, baby. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Kakerto, aka Coco. Welcome back to another The Outer Worlds. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. And if you already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. With that being said, let's go ahead and hit that intro and we'll get things started. DJ Tits, hit me with that intro. Alright, let's get things started. Alright, so last time we ended up, what up, Jordan? Last time we ended up getting into space. We were able to leave the place we were at. How you doing, Jordan? By the way, thanks to everybody else who helped me cheer up during these last 2 days of bullshit going on YouTube and everything else that's been going on. They certainly helped me cheer up. Alright, so we ended up going to space. We are going to be able to travel through the galaxy now. Actually go through other places. How are you doing, Jordan, man? What's today? Sunday? I lost track of time. I've been sleeping these last couple of days. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was nasty. I just had a little. I was very thirsty. I had to drink a can of soda. Alright, so we do have skill points available, and we're going to go ahead and use those. And we actually are also going to go ahead and travel through space. But first of all, we do have some things they gave to us in our cabin, which we do have to go check before we do anything. First of all, let's go ahead and check those things out. Before we even speak with our navigational terminal, let's go to the captain's cabin and go from there first. They did give us a new outfit for us to test out and use. Alright, let's head that way. We did gather 2 new crewmates that we... What do you mean? Oh, I gotta open that with my stuff, huh? I need... Let me see, I can take that, Adreno. Anything that we can find in our spaceship is gonna come in handy. Transition to Edgewater landing pad. Now that's gonna go to take us to Edgewater. We don't want to go there just yet. So I haven't been into our spaceship for a while now because when we unlocked this, right, we ended up getting only 2 new crew members. We didn't get anything else from here. Let's go to our captain's quarters. We did get a new weapon. That's what I want to check out actually. It says holographic sword, and also have a good early. Yeah, same to you. I am gonna have a stream on Friday, even though Friday is my birthday. I'm gonna go out Thursday night to celebrate, so I am definitely gonna be here. Pick up holographic shroud. Ooh, what the fuck is this? A holographic shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for the area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. But yeah, happy early Thanksgiving to you as well, my boy Jordan. Don't worry, the ban is going to be lifted from my other channel in a week. I spoke with a YouTube member. They told me right now there's something going on with YouTube and the bullshit.
I've shut off the visual feed from the ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you like.
What the fuck? We can get naked? They told me it's an error on their end. The first warning, that was actually my fault. The second one appears to be an error on their end. They can't do nothing about it, which kind of sucks. So all I can do at this point is just wait it out. So I said, okay, you know what? No worries. My day's been going good. I actually went out to my friend's house. She bought a 75-inch TV, and we were watching the football games. We hung out for a little bit. She made my day actually. She ended up getting me a little birthday present. She got me a cake. And we had a good time. I'm making a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. I'm not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around. I guess this looks like porn. What the fuck that is? Whatever the fuck that is. What up, Nani? I wasn't depressed. I was just disappointed with how everything's going on with YouTube, bro. YouTube be on some shit, bro. It's just... Like I said, I was able to speak to somebody at YouTube and... Not speak, but like, you know... I'm feeling much better now. Much better that you guys are here. I said, you know what? This shouldn't put me down and let me down. I was gonna stream on this channel anyway, so it's not like it's all, you know... It's not a letdown. It's an opportunity to keep doing what I'm doing, you know? I did make all my videos private on my other channel. I'm probably going to do the same with this one. We'll see what happens towards the end of December. And hopefully if this whole thing blows out and they say we don't have to worry about it, then alright. But if we do, then I'm going to have to delete all my videos. But it doesn't matter. I'm still going to have content for you guys, you know? Why I stopped talking? What happened? What you do now? Did she caught you cheating and shit? I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard not to guess maybe have been in a barn, because anyone with an even modicum or decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore an ardent, since messages for one friends. Dear Alex, hello, hope all is well with you. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry for the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened to a second time? Terminals these days, I swear. So I'm guessing this is from the previous captain and... whoever this was here, Alex. It was such a pleasure for me and my tremendous appreciation for your forbearance. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. Whatever that is. Then let's look at the logs. The only reason why I'm looking at the logs is because I want to see if the previous owner of this spaceship had anything good for me to look at. You deleted all your videos? I can't see your pic, no. You deleted all your videos, really? I put my shit's private for now. Note to self, remember this later, no better. ADA reminded me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continuously. No ADA, no if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me, Dad? Back to my point, I saw in actuality, with my own two eyes, a sublime powerful weapon in Welly's lab. There's a weapon? Wait, hold up a second. Let me take a little... Give me a second. I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta put my other music in the background. I made it back. Jordan, thank you for getting Discord, man. Because that way, listen, if something happens to YouTube, I'm thinking I'm gonna go back to my old Twitch channel. He called it a... okay, so there's a weapon here. He says, a sublimely powerful weapon in Welly's lab. Just sitting there for the taking. In the gray hair, we're to look away, forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely, he called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing. Somebody send me something on the... oh, Jordan, you joined the server. I appreciate it, my boy. Yes, thank you for joining. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science cutting edge. But I figured they were just stories. To be honest, laying eyes on Wesley's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. The hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, was in... so these are all weapons. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bell. And another weapon called the Black Market Leads. Captain's note, Black Market Leads. Why? Won't Wellies just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth of Tartarus and back. So there's definitely rumors for a weapon that we can actually go look for and hunt for. Now I have to wait until Wellies forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to the others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. Huh. Okay. Yeah, she thinks I'm talking to other girls and now we stop talking. Yeah, because you are talking to other girls, motherfucker. What the fuck you mean? Sooner or later that shit catches up with you, I told you. Alright, so we've explored the captain's quarters. We got pretty much the hologram thinking, what is this, Sam? What? There's no response from the auto mechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letter Sam. The unit does not respond to your high-pitched scream. I don't know what that is. Huh. Yeah, my man, you gotta be careful with that shit. Well, I've never been up here before. A stern older man with warm eyes. Photo of Parvati's father. Oh, that's the father of one of the companions we have. So we can definitely get more companions in here. We're not gonna pick any of this ammo because we do have a lot of things already in here. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. We're not gonna check any of this. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Parvati was pretty much the lady, the engineer that helped us. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. This is pretty much from the... This is not a petunia. How was your day, Jordan? What did you do today? What did you do, Nanny? What did you guys do this weekend? What plans did you guys have? Did you guys do anything entertaining? Did you guys go out? Did you guys spend it with family? What are your plans for Thanksgiving? Are you guys like pre-planning anything? I have off this whole entire week, so I'm actually looking forward to that. This is the other guy. Doctrinal Studies of Equity. Give me 1 second. I don't know what's up with this fucking... These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes. I don't know what the fuck that is. I finished my Pokemon Pokedex. You did everything? I gotta do a Pokemon stream tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep in the morning. Afternoon, we're gonna have a Pokemon Go stream for you guys. I can pick up any of these things they have in their rooms from the looks of it, so it doesn't look like it's gonna be endangering me. Index of Banned Literature, Part 1, various qualifying considerations, blah blah blah, consequences of the mind, official list of banned titles. This is just stuff, you know. So I've been thinking about buying Code Vein as my next gameplay for this channel. I am gonna play Kill la Kill, but I've been dying to play Code Vein. What is this? Tossball trading cards. My man was collecting the art and science of Tossball. Impossible to put down. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. The endorsement has been approved.
As always, I am at your
I
disposal.
don't know what we're doing for Thanksgiving.
Anything
Is there
you'd
any
like
games?
to discuss?
Where to buy? That's in the Black Friday sale. If you don't have Call of, well, you already have Call of Duty. I'd say I haven't seen yet. The only thing I've been looking forward to buy is the Pokemon Sword and Shield and the Switch. Anything you'd like to discuss? I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill figure
there
with a
is. Let me see what kind of
vibrant,
games.
enthusiastic disposition.
I think they've had Rainbow Six. They had it on sale. They had Monster Hunter. They have it on sale. Iceborne. I had a couple of more things, but I haven't really been looking into it. I'm literally just trying to get the Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna get it on Cyber Monday. I'm not looking for anything else on Black Friday. Black Friday is gonna be $300, but it's not gonna be a bundle. I'm waiting for the Walmart bundle, which is gonna be on Monday, Cyber Mondays. $300. It's the new Switch that has the better battery life. It has, I think it has a Mario game in it. It has the 2 Mario limited edition controllers, which are both red, and it has a Mario case limited edition red case for it. So if I were you, if you want to get a Switch, the best deal you would get is on Cyber Mondays.
That's what my parents called it.
300. Usually it costs 500, bro. 500 to 600. You're not gonna get a better price.
To be a laborer like my parents, but I was
They have other bundles, but
with a need to solve
those Switches have are the first generation,
well with them.
which the battery life are not that well. The battery life doesn't last that well. The new generation ones are gonna be sold on Monday. The ones in the bundles for Black Friday have the old battery life, which is from the first generation Switch. I think it's 32 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes. I think for the Monday one, I think it's 16 or 32, but it doesn't matter. It's the better battery life. That's what I'm looking for. Why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that.
This is the religious guy who we ended up
wanted that
picking up
peace.
in
I thought
Halcyon.
if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't you proud of when you became a vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan.
Jordan, yes, I
Should
did
have
see that.
accepted
Thank you
my
for
lot.
joining the Discord server, my
Some
boy.
people pursue the clergy
I really
for
do
power,
appreciate you joining the
prestige,
Discord server.
But that was not me.
That way we can keep more in touch. Listen, if you ever want to hit me up to the Discord or Instagram, I'm always on there, man. Always. If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not.
But I am doing a little bit better.
Some
I've been
choices make the
talking
path
to
smoother,
other
some
people.
rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an
There's a
unbreakable
famous
elastic
YouTuber
band.
who plays
It will only
Dokkan.
stretch
I'm pretty
so
sure you guys have
far
heard of him.
before
I'm
it
not gonna
snaps
mention his
back.
name out of respect for
The
him.
further it is stretched,
Um,
the more violent the eventual correction.
I've asked him, what do you think about the YouTube stuff that's going on right now? Like, what's gonna happen with everything that's been going on?
I have run headlong into too many walls.
He feels a
in
little
my
bit
pursuit of the
worried.
truth. This book is my
Concerned, I would
last
say.
hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
That, you know, these things,
I honestly don't know what I'd do.
$300 is
This
worth
quest
it,
has
yes.
consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's
The
nothing else left to
problem
me.
with the bots on
What about
YouTube,
you? What's your story?
the problem with the bots of YouTube is that once this thing goes into effect in January, right? Even if you put something out that's not meant for kids and you list it as not meant for kids, right? Let's say there's no cursing, there's no edgy stuff on it. For whatever reason, you're doing like an unboxing of some toys, or you're doing unboxing of some stuff that grown-ups like, you know, it's nostalgia. It's not meant for kids because it's something that adults collect. The bots might look at it. Bots, remember, they have AI, but it's not like AI that's like calibrated AI. They might list the video as for kids because they're assuming that because it's toys, they're correlating that with kids. And if your thing gets flagged as for kids, even though you list it as not for kids, the COPPA rule literally saying is that, hey, you know what, we flagged your videos for kids, you're saying it's not for kids, but we're saying it's for kids. You messed up, we're gonna fine you $42,000. I can't say his name, man. I can't say his name out of respect for him. There's a lot of famous YouTubers I know. At least I can count them in the palm of my hands. They're like 5 famous YouTubers that I've known, and it's only because I've known them through my work. Again, my work is separate from YouTube, but because small world, let's just say they're known YouTubers, but out of respect for them, you know. And it's not to help promote my channel because I don't want to do it on the back of their names, you know. That's not how it works.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the hope of the edge of the colony. Let's just put it this way.
You do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Long story short, they can't do anything about it at this point because all we can do is just speculate and look at what's going to happen in the next couple of days or month and see how YouTube is going to react to that. So what everybody is worried about is the fines. How is it that you list something as for adults and then they list it for kids, and let's say however they decide to fine you, how are you gonna get that money to pay? You know, I feel like this is like a money scheme type of thing. Like they're gonna reach out to famous YouTubers first. They can't go, the way he says it is like they're not gonna go for channels like mine's because mine's is relatively small. The most they can do to channels like mine is deactivate them, delete them from existence. But as far as the big YouTubers names like him and other people, they're in the trouble because they're the ones that make money off of this. I'm sorry. So if they get fined, think about it. Even PewDiePie, for example. PewDiePie is somebody who I've seen a video of, and other people. I was just curious looking into YouTube, and they spoke about this, and they said, you know, they have like some certain amount of videos. Imagine getting fined $42,000 per video. They're gonna be owing like $1 million to the FTC. So I don't know. He lives in some people's garage because they feel bad for him. Coco, there's a live streamer I've been watching. He is
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
His mod doesn't work and just lives upstream. He's on his phone to buy weed. Isn't boys. I had a family in the Hope. My friends are on the Hope.
Oh, I see.
Well, here's the thing. That's my next concern, which I'm going to speak about in just a little bit.
Conan, the author, had some interesting
I'm more worried about
even
this YouTuber who I spoke with who's famous.
To our attempts to decipher the plan.
Again, I'm not going to mention his name.
He was also one of the founders
He
of the
and
philosopher's
other people he
school of
knows are
thought,
worried about
so the
those who
book is
make money
banned
off of
in this
YouTube.
colony.
those who make money off of YouTube is gonna be difficult because one, you're afraid of getting fined those $42,000 per violation per video, right?
In contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Filthy Frank, which as you all know is Joji, I've literally been downloading all his videos from all 3 channels. Disaster Music, To Them Filthy, and the Filthy Frank TV, Filthy Frank Show. I've literally been downloading all his videos and making a library of all his stuff. There's another YouTuber called Black X Worm who I love his videos of trolling in Call of Duty. I've downloaded all his videos already. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. Joji, for example, he doesn't care. He's making money off of music. He doesn't need YouTube. I don't know if he's gonna delete his channel or whatnot. But here's the thing that's stupid. Yeah, I read what you said. So, that guy that makes money off of YouTube, he makes a living off of YouTube. That's what I was saying. How are they going to be affected by this?
Some years ago, he's an expert on Bakonu.
If you're making things for kids, you can't advertise, you cannot put recommended videos, you can't put comments on there. It cannot be recommended, so obviously you're fucked. If you're not making content for kids and for adults, your thing cannot have curse words, it can't be edgy, there can't be nothing on there that, because you're gonna get pretty much a strike.
That's a good question.
Did you know there's a YouTuber that got kicked out of a trampoline?
It's where I'd
park.
go if I wanted to get off Terra 2.
How, Jordan?
Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even
We should start at the Groundbreaker. That's the
All
different
I need
security.
is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal.
So we need to go to
Their
Groundbreaker.
easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
So for Bicker Marks, just to get back into the story before I go back into talking what I was talking, for Bicker Marks, we have to pretty much help him translate this whole Bible thing that we found. There is this philosophy of individuals who study this type of atheism, type of religion, and they're saying that they're not advocates of the actual religion that's going on in this universe, but he wants to go look into it because there might be answers in there to the universe, and he thinks that's where there are, so we're gonna help him do that. How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good, let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
So again,
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
let's see if I can bring him back to what he was talking.
Of course.
The people that make money off of it, right?
The security on the Groundbreaker.
That's the plan. Not just yet. Ooh.
What are we contemplating today?
So how is it gonna happen? What's gonna happen with them, right? Because the thing is, if your videos is marked for kids and you get that fine, how are you gonna pay off of that? The thing is this: even if you're a big YouTuber with like 1 million subs, right? You're only making a certain amount of money a month. So let's say a YouTuber, from what I know, and this is just statistics that you can look up online anywhere. A YouTuber who has 1 million subscribers a month, they're making probably close to like $5,000 a month, depending on how many views and subscribers. They're making $5,000 to $10,000 a month, right? Now imagine you get slapped with $42,000 per fine per video. How are you gonna get paid for that? This is probably one of the sabers we found on Halcyon. I remember that much. So imagine you getting charged that much money just to freaking pay back. You're gonna have to be working pretty much 4 months to pay off a fine. Doing triple flips and holding onto the rim, jumping from a rail into a pit, and all the people called the cops on him. What the fuck? But was it illegal? Was there kids involved? Was there anything involved in there that got him in trouble? Because, you know, obviously if he was doing that and he paid for it, I mean, I don't see why he would have gotten in trouble. You know what I mean? So there's definitely food on the spaceship. We're not gonna pretty much loot our spaceship just yet, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need most of this stuff in here. This is the bathroom. There's nothing in here for us. We could actually get changed if we wanted to. But right now all I'm doing is just exploring the spaceship. I still get to find the engineer girl. That's the stairs that lead up to this way. And let me see if she's around here. So, oh, there she goes. That's her body.
Temperature is in the normal range.
That's kind of retarded that he got he got
I
kicked
could
off of
probably
that.
spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
I think it's your time to... Oh, I don't want to kick them out. I'm gonna leave her be. So she's helping us out with fixing this ship. So she's pretty much our companion. There is gonna be that robot. I should have never taken that. So I have...
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself. Right before he died.
We're not gonna respect our points just yet. There is a thing that I chose which I kind of fucked up. Let's just go look really quick what I have. I do have a phobia against robots, which I've never picked. I'm thinking robots was not gonna fuck me, but that robot is actually pretty good. He's pretty strong. But if I take him with me, that phobia is gonna apply, and I can't really use him. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much, you know, that kind of sucks in from my perspective, I guess. Having that phobia. But it's alright. It's alright. We're not gonna use him as our main companion. Probably when I play hardcore mode, I'm gonna end up doing that. Vicar Marks right now is my companion, so we'll keep him and see what's gonna happen with his quest line. But let's move on to where we have to go. We are gonna use our skill points before we head down from the spaceship. I can show you the video later. Yeah. There. Make sure you read the rules, Jordan. Since you have joined the Discord, there's places where you can post links to videos. There's different channels within our server that you can do different things. So just keep that in mind, please. If you don't, because I've had people get warned and they leave. They're like, "Oh, your fucking server is too fucking strict." And I'm like, "My man, like, read the fucking rules. Every Discord server has rules." Let's speak to
Welcome back, Captain.
Ada really quick.
How can I be of assistance?
I know anything about the auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closets?
The unit is a cleaner, Sam. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam.
Okay.
If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Let's play some... Yeah, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
What the fuck?
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
What the hell? Tell me a joke.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's rum and something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
Oh wow, a neutron. What the fuck? Okay, whatever.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
What else does she have? Got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Okay, what if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
The hell? So yeah, so it's definitely a weird state that we are in right now in YouTube. I wonder if that applies to Twitch. I know Twitch is a little bit they're regulating Twitch a little bit different than YouTube, so I wonder how that's gonna work out, because Twitch is meant only for gaming, not for other type of things.
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
It's gonna be interesting to see how the next month plays out, to be quite honest with you. What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together,
Huh.
Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it,
Thank you, Jordan.
tinkering to improve my design.
Have there been other captains of the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
So we asked our ship. I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
I'm trying to pretty much exhaust all dialogues. Phineal's orbital lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
Okay. What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head. One with a
You really a fast reader? That's good. That's good.
Shall I engage
Being a
the
fast
laser
reader and
weapon
being able to
system?
comprehend and retain the information is always a good thing, especially growing up. Make it so, Ada. Shall I engage the laser weapon system? There's a bounty on his head. One with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage? No, do not do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
What the fuck? Why'd you say the landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Okay, so I know we've been spending a lot of time on the spaceship, but I want to exhaust all their dialogues before we go out on an adventure. So
Of course. What part of the
I read a
colony
250
would you
page
like
book
to
in 3 hours.
discuss?
Really? Shit. The Groundbreaker.
We're clear to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we
Ooh.
go in there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Modettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
We're gonna have to keep in mind. You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Give me a spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's
I used to love reading books back in the day.
It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system.
I think once I got into college,
Deliver or pick up goods
I used to
from
hate
the
reading
outlet
books.
en route to other destinations.
I
The
think
city
my
ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with station representatives
yawning.
in what is considered a truly neutral
Tired as fuck.
territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
So what gets to me, I think, from reading when I got to college has been because the teachers, I didn't understand them. Some of them had some really thick-ass accents. And I couldn't understand them. So when it came to reading, I think when I was in college is definitely good. I would definitely recommend anyone to go and finish college. But the teachers, some of them, I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying.
How can I
Hiccups.
be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Okay, we've exhausted her dialogues. So let's go ahead and save, and then we're gonna go to the Groundbreaker. Actually, wait a minute. We could have spoken to her.
How can I be of assistance?
There was more dialogue here. Wait a minute.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
There was more. We spoke about the Groundbreaker. Let's speak about Terra 2.
Where in Terra 2?
It's dark, yeah. Emerald Belt and Edgewater. I want to ask about somewhere else. We spoke about these.
Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale. Or it was when first built.
Yeah, your picture's dark.
Since then,
Did you really delete all your... What about on Zorix? Did you delete all those,
the town is
Zorix was that on the channel?
where Captain Hawthorne
Did you delete those videos too?
It would not be unfortunate if something...
Your subscribers will understand. I mean, they know with everything that's been going on. Unless they haven't been...
Face of the planet.
Unless they've been living under a rock and they don't know what's going on with the COPA and the FTC thing.
You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by...
I'd say just make your
starvation or
videos
devastating
private for
plague.
now. And just wait to see what happens. Then towards the last week of December, once we have a better picture of what's going on. No point of deleting the channel, you know what I mean? The reason why I don't delete my channel is because I have a whole bunch of playlists private playlists of lo-fi music that I've compiled throughout the years. And I don't want to lose that.
Power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain.
Ooh, so Edgewater pretty much collapsed. That's based off our last decision of what we did.
How can I be of assistance?
So we're gonna ask Ada one last thing about one of the other colonies, and then we're gonna head to the Groundbreaker.
Where in Monarch?
Stellar Bay.
Ah, Monarch, the armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar
Are you
Bay.
gonna delete it because you don't want to get
That is
fined?
if you don't count Sublight's Smuggler's Port at Fallbrook.
What is Monarch being blockaded? Oh, get the fuck out of here! Are you kidding me? The live streamer I was telling you about, I seen one of his old streams and the process in this. What the fuck? I'm gonna report this problem. I don't know why the hell that happened. What the hell was that about? What the hell was that about? Bands make a dance. Bands make a dance. Well, this is the thing. Like I said, it's gonna be an interesting year, man. YouTube is always changing. This is something like I was explaining before. This is a law that's been in place since 1998. Somehow it caught up to YouTube because YouTube wasn't regulating or doing what they were supposed to do. They had the YouTube Kids app, but they were pretty much tracking information on kids and what they watched, putting ads on their videos and all this other stuff. So it caught up to YouTube. If anything, it's YouTube's fault, the state we're in. Yeah, they might say we paid $150 million to FTC because of the COPA law, and now they're saying, okay, we're gonna have YouTubers sign off on this thing that says pretty much that they're in charge of what they're streaming. So if something happens, it's on them. They can't sue YouTube, but they can sue the person, right? Which is kind of stupid if you think about it. I'm gonna wait and see if I'm gonna get Luigi's Mansion. I'm gonna first see if I can cop that new Switch. If I can't, like I said, I already gave my old Switch to my nephew. If I can't cop a new Switch, I'm gonna have to wait a while. Like I said, I'm not too worried about what to stream, what to play yet, because we're still hoping to see what's gonna happen with this whole COPA law and whatnot. Anyways, what was I saying? So YouTube pretty much got in trouble for tracking this information, and again, this falls on the parents' responsibilities on how and what their kids watch. And I don't think what they were doing was wrong, because yeah, you are tracking kids' information, you are trying to keep them safe. Yes, that's definitely a priority, but you're targeting them in the sense that you're trying to sell them things that kids want to watch. Shit, I would want to fucking have people tell me what I want or what I can want. Imagine I was a little kid and I was watching Lego videos, right? And somehow during the advertisement they say, hey kids, a new Lego thing came out. Shit, I would want that. Even though I'm not working, I would tell my parents, hey dad, I saw a commercial about these things. Yes, in a sense you're kind of getting kids addicted to, hey, you need to buy this, you need to buy that, but you're not enforcing it. You're pretty much telling kids, hey, this is what's out there. It's kind of like an adult seeing certain things of technology that's out there, like the new iPhone, the new Samsung, the new things. We as an adult, yes, I get it, we're more responsible. We be like, okay, do I need it, do I want it? For kids, a little bit more different. Kids are not gonna force their parents to buy for them, but it is in front of their face saying, hey, this is what's out there, you might want to tell your parents to get you this, but you're not telling them to do that. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but pretty much that's what YouTube was doing, and COPA was like, nah, that's illegal, you can't do that, you cannot track information. So now with the new law in January, they're saying you can't put any more ads, you can't comment on the video, you can't recommend the video, you can't make no money off of those videos. So kids are either gonna have to know your channel, subscribe to your channel, and if they so happen to fall to on your channel, I don't know, it's gonna be fucked. Whoever does kids stuff for kids, material stuff, they're gonna be fucked. They're not gonna make no money whatsoever, so they're fucked.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I feel bad for them because they make a living off of it.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss? Where in Terra 2? Edgewater is the sparkling.
So that's the part that's kind of like
or it was
those channels that they dress up as Spider-Man, all these other things, and they make videos for them. They were making money off of it. Now imagine these people don't have a job from 9 to 5 like I do. This is why I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the subscribers. I have so many subscribers on my other Kakarot Gaming 139 channel. I'm afraid that they're just... I'm gonna lose them. It's not about the money. I don't make money off of YouTube.
You mean the ones who did not answer my
For me, it's not about the money.
assistance,
Trust me, there's...
my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to
My
be
Pokemon Dex, I have one that's
occasional
all
baggage
shiny.
and
Really? All the Pokemons are shiny? Get the hell out of here.
Since you diverted power to
My
the
thing is
Discover,
this.
the Pretend
I always advocate for kids to go to school,
shut down, leading to a
go to
total
high school,
collapse
get
of
good
the
grades, go to
transport
college,
system.
get a good fucking job. YouTube is not... YouTube is so saturated right now that you're not gonna make money off of it. Trust me. It's just like saying somebody like you want to be a rapper. You're not gonna make it in the rap business, even if you're that good. There's too many rappers out there. Same thing with YouTube. You're better off getting a job, going to college, getting a job. Trust me, and then focusing on YouTube once you get a good job. Get a 9 to 5 job, get paid good money, man. That's the only way to do it. But anybody who's already making money off of YouTube and who was lucky of getting into YouTube back in the day,
How can I
they're
do this?
fucked. Because what are they gonna do? They don't have a resume. They don't have something that says... Imagine trying to get a job and be like, what was your last job? I worked on YouTube, streaming from home. They're fucked. Who's gonna want to hire them?
Discuss.
Who's gonna want to hire them? Well, that's what I'm a little bit jelly though right now that you say you have all your shiny Pokemon decks. I don't play Pokemon that often, but I do enjoy the game. Don't get me wrong, and I do wish to continue playing that. And by the way, shout out to Nani for telling me to play that new Minecraft game on mobile. It's actually pretty awesome.
Monarch, the armpit of the Halcyon system. Her last functioning port town is Stellar Bay. Well, that is if you don't count sublights.
So it's definitely going to affect gamers from what I was reading.
I believe
and seeing.
it has something to do with the planet being an uninhabitable wilderness and a lawless land with no corporate presence.
Ooh.
You may wish to survey the residents in Stellar Bay for additional data points.
That's gonna be a interesting place to land when we do go there.
It's sunlight run for the purpose of shipping contraband, and before you ask, I don't know the coordinates, so I can't dock us there.
Okay. So people like, I don't know if you guys have to know Dash EXP. You guys definitely have to know Dash EXP. So Terra 2 on idealistic terrestrial planet Halcyon. Wealthiest elite live in this capital city, Byzantium, while the colonists... We're not gonna go there just yet. We want to actually go to Groundbreaker, which is where they told us where to go. We can't go to Typhon just yet. Cilia is pretty much the next spot we're gonna go. Olympus. So we have Monarch. We have different places where we can go. For now, I think we're gonna want to go to... This is where we're at right now. We're gonna go to Groundbreaker. Yep.
Destination reached, the Groundbreaker.
Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you can have unlocked through some landing bays required special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous and all employees are encouraged to remain home at work. Let's see what that looks like. So we're already in there. We're already in there, okay. So that's the interesting part that I was saying. People like Dash EXP, for example, he makes his living off of YouTube. He's a gamer. He does a lot of edgy stuff, and he actually stopped cursing in his videos because there's been so many rules now on YouTube that he doesn't want to get demonetized. So imagine if you make money off of it, you're fucked.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we can head over to the engineering now. I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair. Are you asking to leave my crew and join hers? I don't think she'd be much help.
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sure, we can head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
So we have 2 people we can take it. Okay, I think it's time for you to move along right now. Okay. There's a Minecraft thing called Minecraft Mobile. It's called Minecraft. No. Minecraft Mobile is which one? But there's 2. There's 2. I have the one that Loco Doken was saying, which we can play all of us together, right? That's called Jiggly Puffs. So the one you told me to download is called Minecraft Earth. That's the one that's like Pokemon Go, right? The other one is called hold up a second, motherfucker. Hold up a second, motherfucker. Where the fuck is it? I thought I had it with me here. Minecraft. It's just called Minecraft. It's literally just called Minecraft. So Minecraft Earth is the one that's like Pokemon Go, and the one that we were telling you that we can all play together is called Minecraft. That's it. Alright, so we can either take Parvati, or we can take the other guy. Now the other guy had that mission that we can take. I do want to go to the engineering thing first, so I'm going to take Parvati with me first. Get that engineering quest out of the way so that way we can have her and the other girl pretty much speaking. Because we might need stuff for our ship so it can actually be repaired a little bit much more easier. So we're not landing on specifically on another ship. I mean, on another planet, but we're landing on this huge ship that's gonna have different locations and things that we can do here. I don't know what to expect here. It's gonna be interesting. So we'll see how it goes. Adventure awaits for us in the long run. Parvati, hit it with the Parvati. You already know what's gonna happen. I'm definitely gonna try to get her out the way with the engineering stuff. Put our gun away because I don't know why that gun always appears. First of all, let's go ahead and take our skill. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this shit right now. So our stuff has gone down because power armor, just a skill value. Why has our thing gone down? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Wait a minute. Now that I look at this, stealth skills. Oh, I get it because of the stealth skills. Tech skills, stealth skills. I think I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna put this on for now. Okay. Now we should be back. Okay, there you go. So now we have our sneak skills back up. Okay, so we definitely have 10 skill points. I'm gonna go ahead and use this on dialogue. We're definitely gonna keep with tech. Lock picking is always definitely a good thing to do. Defense, you definitely want to put that on there. We're not focusing on a melee base type of character because they are pretty generous with actual ammo. So I'm gonna go with ranged. We're gonna go ahead and put this in this stealth, back to tech, 2 more, and the last point we're gonna put it in leadership. We're gonna go with that. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with Jane Elson.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
By the by.
Mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
You sure it's gotta be from Mojon? If it's not from Mojon, Majon, whatever the fuck it's called, you were kind of fucked. You know that, right? Why am I so heavy? Wait a minute. Oh, that's why. Motherfucker, I had so much things on me. Ah. Wait a minute, where the fuck am I? What? Sentry say we're gonna go ahead and break that down. Assault rifle. Break that down. Why am I at 82 though? I'm gonna have to go get rid of these bullshits. Rebuilding miner.
Hour, I have not been a brother's word. I have not seen a brother's soul. I could not
What?
in the same source I have not taken my child.
Let's play Minecraft.
I cannot awaken my heart to joy.
The fuck right now? I'm playing this shit right
All
now.
I love.
Ooh, wait a minute. They got a whole bunch of shit I can steal from here, but I'm not gonna steal that shit. Is it by Mahjong? Who's the maker of the Minecraft game? But yeah, we could definitely do a Minecraft stream. I know we could do that. Gotta make sure we kill the Enderman.
From the red cliff of the mountain.
Yeah, you gotta play online, of course.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
The light
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
from the sun.
No witnesses. He's not even denying
The
it.
cloud that took the form.
Jackass had it coming.
When the rest of heaven.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a trick.
What the fuck happened here?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I think I paid for my Minecraft one. Just check it out. It's gonna be by Mahjong, whatever the fuck the distributor is. I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And well, that's when you resolve your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my
Wow.
resignation.
Well, he killed somebody. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for
You
a
might
zero
come
G.
with us on the ship.
Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Hell yeah, the more the merrier. That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never caught your name. I'm Fukui-san. Fukui-san!
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I see you around, Felix. Yeah, Felix, you want to come down to board the ship and maybe toss the ball a little bit now.
See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base? Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Man, I thought you could join us and shit. Maybe, you could be like a brawler or somebody, like the security and shit. Like somebody come on the with your dick. Right, let's see what else we have here.
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job.
It's downloaded. Let me see if it's the real one. But who's the distributor? What does it say? Mahjong? That's what I'm trying to tell you. The publisher. I mean, the publisher. The publisher should say Mahjong. If it's not doesn't say Mahjong, you have some bootleg shit. You got some bootleg shit. So these are all workers.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
If it wasn't for us,
I hate that it does this. Every time I press square, it's telling me to like... Motherfucker, I'm gonna end up shooting somebody by mistake one of these days.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
I'm gonna shoot somebody by mistake one of these days with this freaking gun. Ooh, they got these things. I should be able to steal these, but I'm not gonna do. I don't want people. Who the fuck is this? Why are you following me?
Move along.
What the hell, baby girl? Like, don't be following me like this. Mahjong? Okay, so if it's Mahjong, it's definitely the same publisher. Mahjong. Hit him with the Mahjong. Alright, so the engineer person we're supposed to speak to is all the way on the other side. We're gonna see if we can go speak to that person, but first, let's see what they say here.
So far, wish they'd let us off station. Air up here is just recycled spacer farts.
Let's see what we can do up here. Can we go up this way? Maybe see what's going on around here. I do love the way the game is set up. Like, I do love space exploration. The way they've done things, like, it's very reminiscent of Fallout New Vegas, man. I wonder if I fall from here, I'm gonna break my shit. I bet you I can make it over there. Whew. Oh, was I supposed to come up here? I don't think I was. Wait a minute. I don't think I was supposed to come up here. But yeah, tomorrow I'll have several streams for you guys. Like I said, I'm out of my little funk that I had in regards to the whole YouTube thing that happened on my channel. They told me I have to wait a whole week, but I'm not gonna stream on that channel. I'm gonna wait till the other things expire before I actually do anything on that channel. Yeah, you have to send it to the Microsoft account. Yes. Yes, it could be an Xbox one. Yep. It could be an Xbox one. Let's see, they have a telescoping staff. They have a heavy ammo bit card, and a bracelet. Let's see what this weapon does. The telescoping staff has 54 DPS, which is not that better than this right here. So I wasted 5 things. You could modify this, but I'm gonna keep it just to see if we can sell it. We can more than likely sell it. We can fall down there, but we're not gonna fall down there just yet. I'm trying to explore right now, see what's going on here. Now, if I fall down here, I'm kind of fucked. I'm a rotter. I'm a dead. What? Ooh, I can go through there? What the fuck is this? The fuck? A plasma rifle. Corporate Service Award. A medium-sized award typical of the kind given out to an annual company achievement banquet galaxy-wide. Necklace, modded spaceship, musical box, protective clothing with safety harness. Huh, somebody died here. What the fuck? That's interesting. We have run out of space. This one's, let me see, 100%. 70, this has 59 DPS. This one has 71 DPS. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. I'm gonna get rid of the telescoping staff just because the shock stick is actually better than this. Alright, much better. Number one thing if I will get my Xbox account banned if I do. Why? Why would it get it banned? It should work, no? Oh! Oh! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scream like a little hole right there. I got scared. I'm like, what the fuck? I hate falling from high places.
This place has a smell, right? It's not just me. It's like mold and old socks.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. What the fuck has been going on here? Alright, so since I did all that shit, I'm assuming coming through here, heavy ammo, mag pick, armor, bit cartridge. It's barred. We can't go through there. Let's see. Who the fuck this is?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following
What's
story.
going on?
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
We can go to Monarch?
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Anarchists live as one with the
Monarch
animals.
is gonna be the next place we're gonna go visit after we're done with this place.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
Okay, so can I speak to whoever the fuck this is? Nope, they're asleep. So there's pretty much nothing else in here. We can probably steal a whole bunch of shit from these people, but we're not gonna do that. Ooh, steal rest and go card. Oh, that's if we want to get caught. I don't want to get caught. That looks like an important agenda. Let's go ahead and just save it here, just to be on the safe side. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and steal that. Nobody saw me. Nobody saw me. Nobody saw me. Suck my dick. There's nothing on this other side. Let's see. There might be something up here that we could have taken. Nope. These might be doors that open up. Tell me that doesn't look beautiful. What? You have a whole fucking city inside of the spaceship? Oh, we can't go there just yet. We have to go back. We have to go back and just see what else they got going on.
Weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again.
Hey,
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
Captain Leonard. Okay, this is who we would have spoken with before coming in.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, so we had to come this way anyways. Let's go ahead and pick up these bounties. Wanted, dead or alive. So wait, now who's wanted? Is it wanted McCreed? That guy we already know. We know Phineas V. Wales. Huh. We came this way already. We can't go through there because it's restricted. Wow, what a cool ass ship. Let's speak with Captain Leonard.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
What the fuck? I don't work this whole week. Yep, I'm off. I took a whole week off PTO. Because Friday's my birthday, even though I don't celebrate it, but I wanted to have off because I don't want a motherfucker celebrating that shit at work. It's annoying and cringy as fuck. This isn't my ship.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
So I don't know if that was good or not.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Wow.
You take the starch out of them, well,
I never thought I would
you won't
be
hear any
sad over
complaints
a
from me.
bit again, but I am.
and if you're headed that way,
Is
would
this
you mind
the
doing me a favor?
gynecologist? Not gynecologist, not the gynecologist. The, what's it called? The dentist girl?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Yeah, you fucked up, my boy. I told you, sometimes you don't want to miss out on that. If you got a good thing going on, don't fuck it up.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
She's gonna move on with somebody more. I'm not saying you're not responsible, but she's gonna move on with some nigga that has a stable job, that can provide for her. She might not love him for now, but then she's gonna fall in love. She's gonna forget about your ass, and you're gonna be like, damn, why didn't I just make things right by you? But I think it might be too late now, because now she probably doesn't trust you, and even if you do go back together, it's not gonna be the same. She's probably gonna find some other dude and be like, you know, I'm not trying to push it in your head. I'm just being realistic of what's gonna happen, because I've seen it way too many times. Once you break a good girl's trust, she's gone forever, my boy. I'm just being realistic with you.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
If she was just some other hoe, then you don't gotta worry about it. But if she was somebody that was a good girl, a good woman, then yeah, you kind of fucked it up. I'd say just stay as good friends and show her that you can change, and maybe you can rescue her. But if not, you done fucked up. I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Vera!
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I'd ask her first, what does she want to do, and then tell her that you don't want to lose her. That you're going to do right by her. But don't just lie to her and just keep talking to bitches. Like, if you're going to do right by her, do right by her. But if you're going to keep fucking up and doing bullshit on the side, just tell her then that you completely understand, and maybe it's better if you guys are broken off and you focus on your college, and show her that you're going to change and do better things. And if she's still around and available, then maybe you guys can get back together. But if not, like I said, I wouldn't keep playing mind games with her. Well, there's consequences to each of our actions, my boys. There's consequences. You're gonna learn that the hard way, and I think you already know that. That's how life is gonna be from here on out. That's just how it is. It's not like when you're in our teenage years, females get over shit. As they get older, they get more petty and they hold on to shit. They hold grudges. And best believe me, wait till she starts having male friends. Those motherfuckers are gonna be in line trying to take that away from you. Seen it happen way too many times to friends of mine, and I'm like, there's really no advice I can give you other than ask her what she wants to do, and then tell her that you don't want to lose her. Then you're gonna do good by her. You're gonna go to college. You're gonna try to, you know, stay faithful, focus on school, focus on her, and do the right thing. Let it be a trial period. You're gonna have to put your pride aside if that's what you really want to do. But if that's not what you want to do, and you want to keep fucking around with these sly bitches on the side, I suggest then just let her go, man. It's just not worth it, because you're gonna end up hurting her really bad, and she's gonna end up hating you. You're gonna turn her into a hoe, basically. I've seen it way too many times. She's gonna end up falling for some other dude who's gonna be there to be her crying shoulder. This motherfucker's gonna take advantage of that, make her fuck him, and then you're gonna be like, what happened? She's gonna be like, well, we were on a break and I ended up fucking this other dude. And you're gonna be like, but why you do that to me? Why you do that to me? I thought we were gonna wait for each other. She's gonna be like, but we were on a break, nigga. You're gonna be like, but what, you know. She's gonna be like, karma's a bitch, motherfucker. Deal with it, deuces. And she's gonna leave you and shit. And then you're gonna be like, Coco, what do I do now? I'll be like, my man, focus on school. And then you're gonna like drop out of school. You're gonna go underneath the bridge, start sucking dicks for money. I'm never gonna see you again. Then like 5 years later, you're gonna come back, say you went to rehab, and I don't know.
Selena might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean, not regular folks. She'll be at the security.
Don't promise her. Tell her,
Chief Jun Lei
I'm gonna
might have
change and I'm gonna show you with my
She's all tied up
actions.
trying
I'm
to
not
fix
gonna
our heat
promise,
problem.
because promising
You'll
and
find
breaking
her
something
anything
is
here.
lying. So just say you're gonna change. You're gonna show her with your actions, and little by little. And if she starts trusting you again, tell her to let you know how you're doing, and that you simply want to do right by her. But make sure that if you're willing to settle down now at this age, do it. But if you're gonna fuck up again, or you feel you're gonna be tempted to fuck up again, don't do it, because it's gonna be worse. Like I'm telling you, don't do it unless you're 100% sure.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time.
Yeah, you're gonna show her with
Full-time
your
jobs on
actions.
Groundbreaker tend to
Focus
be
on your
inherited,
school, just
or
focus
go
on
to a
her,
fellow
and just
crew
that's
member's
it.
kid. Keep it in the
Fuck
family.
these other hoes, my man. Trust me, everybody else at your age at least, they should be focusing on college, focusing on getting money, and just focusing on her, man. Everybody else, like I told you, these other sly, breezy girls, they're just in it for the moment. Nothing good's gonna come out of it. How does Halcyon Holdings work anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm new around here. I just want to hear your take on it. I'm just fooling you. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul
Welcome back,
traders
Jordan.
from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep.
Welcome back,
Groundbreaker's
Jordan.
the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Okay, how does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So they're independent from Spacer's Choice in a sense. So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these companies' heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Wow. That's who I want to meet, the Spacer's Choice board, because they're the motherfuckers that left me and my other crew members and family drifting in space in cryogenesis. I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
So they're one of the only independent individuals who are partners with Spacer's Choice.
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
The fuck?
They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen.
Lilia
I'm only
Hagen, let's
telling
keep
you
that in
so you know
mind.
to avoid them.
Lilia Hagen.
All right.
Let's see what else we can talk. What can you tell me about the Uram Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Okay, sounds like a fun guy. So there's tension between Groundbreaker and the board.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this
Wow.
colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one.
So
Folks around here will
Groundbreaker.
bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
So Stormbreaker is pretty much the only spaceship or city or town, I guess you can say, in space, in a ship that's independent from Spacer's Choice. So they have a codependent relationship with them. I wonder to see how this is happening. And I'm guessing his boss is the one that held my ship in the bay and not letting me go, because he probably found out about what happened in Edgewater, in the Vale, in Emerald Vale. Yet you're stationed in a state of despair. Could you make the board fix it?
You mean the heat? Sure.
I'm
we
gonna
can make them fix
change.
it.
I'm gonna show
But
you
what
with my
would they do in
actions, not my
retaliation?
words, or just leave it with
They got
actions.
assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide.
Unless
to
she
do
has
better in 10
proof,
trillion
I wouldn't
pieces.
admit to any
Or
wrongdoing,
they cobble
but
together
we
a
definitely
new
want to tell her that
Groundbreaker
she's
and put
right.
us out of business.
Bitches love that shit. And just tell her that, you know what, you're gonna show her with your actions and not your words. And that you want to make things right by her. That you're done with this whole childish life and you want to pretty much be a man for her. They want to hear that you want to be a man. Trust me, women around after 22, 21, they don't want no fucking chamaquitos and shit. They want to hear there's a man there shit. And trust me, that motherfucker could have a fucking micro penis like Loco Doken. They'll stick with the man because the man protects her, you know what I mean? After a certain age, sex is out the window. They don't really care about that.
Sure thing.
But they definitely want stability. That's what they're looking for, stability. If they can't have stability.
Seeing you.
Haven't you seen these old ass, these not old ass, fucking 25-year-olds who are going out with some 30, 40-year-olds, and you have all these 18, 20, 21-year-olds like, well, why is she going out with me? I got a big dick, and you know, I'm my youth. Anybody could tell you, these bitches got stability. They got a motherfucker who can provide for them, who has a car, who has a home. They don't need to have all those things, but they have something that they can provide. They give them their time. They listen to them. Yet they're wondering why they're with these old ass niggas. And sometimes it's not because of the money, because most of these bitches work. They're independent. So think about that.
Be seeing you.
Think about that. I be having all these young ass niggas salty as fuck. Like, yo, why she going out with him? Coco's hairline is all pushed back and shit. And I'd be like, my man, what you got going on with you? How much money you make a year? What college you graduated from? Where you working at? Oh, you make deliveries for a fucking supermarket, right? Uh-huh. So shut your fucking face up. Pack my fucking groceries and shut the fuck up. Oh, you wouldn't be talking so tough if I wasn't in this uniform. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Pack my shit up before I call your boss and get you fired and shit. And then the girl next to me, she'd just be laughing. She'd be like, you're such a badass. And I'd be like, yeah, bitch. You already know, baby girl. You don't fuck with these neighbors. No, it's just an example. It's just an example. I'm just saying.
Flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch. Rizzo's purple berry, Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
It's just a worst case scenario. I'm just saying. Worst case scenario, but that's how life is sometimes. If you cannot provide a woman with stability, they don't want to be with that. Now, unless you're some type of chump that lets the woman run you, then yeah, you want some other shit. There's two types of guys who can provide a female stability after 22. The guy that lets himself be run over by a female and becomes a champito, what I like to call him a champito. Or the guy that's the alpha male that actually, you know what, provides and doesn't let his woman down.
This is Halcyon News.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go.
We can play
Used
Minecraft.
to be the go and rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything
Actually,
to
it's
occupy the time.
12:18 already? Shit. I'm looking for Gladys. Let's leave that for tomorrow. How about that? Let's leave that for tomorrow, Nani. Only because it's 12:18 right now. Tomorrow I do have to wake up early to go. Let me see. I'm gonna get my laundry out the way. I'm gonna go meet up with my friend. She told me to come over really quick. Gotta help her out with something. And I don't want to be late. I don't want to be tired. Cause that might lead to some, you know, that might need some puss, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left. Or
How about try
second unit
yourself
from the
first,
right,
Nani?
depending
See
on
if you
which
like it on
direction
mobile.
you
See,
count
get to know the controls first. And then tomorrow, that way you'll be ready. And then you, me and Loco tomorrow can do a stream about it. That way I'll buy the maps and all the other shit.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2.
Number 2.
First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Okay. How's the life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to
I feel
itself.
like watching Avengers Endgame
Chief
tonight.
Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and...
But I hope Jordan is probably like, what the fuck is Coco talking about? Jordan, I think, is old enough to understand this. And as life, this is what I tell my nephew, not in the words that I told Nani. I'm a little bit more pulled back when I tell my nephew and speak to him about life, because I like to be straight up with him. I tell him, you know, he asked me the other day questions about Why do we have to
Chief
follow
Tennyson
orders?
has an
Why are
independent
people
streak,
bossy?
Same as her mother and grandmother who
I
rode
told
this
him
ship
that
on
as he
the
gets
crossing.
older, things are gonna get
There's a
much
reason
more
the board's
harder. I
embassy
don't want
is
to
a
paint
glorified
a
shoebox,
canvas
while
for him
Juliet
where he doesn't
Tennyson
understand that
lives and
life is gonna
breathes.
be all life and roses.
Groundbreaker remains
It's not.
free.
I tell him to be realistic, that things are gonna get much more worse. People are gonna be more bossy. People are gonna tell them what to do. So I give him the example about my job. I told him, in my job, if my boss tells me to do something,
She freely
I
admits
may
she
not
planted her
have the
roots in
liberty of
Groundbreaker to
questioning it all
skateboard
the
oversight.
time,
But I think
but I have
there's
to do
more
it.
to
I may not like it, but
She's
I have to do it.
unusual in the head, that one.
And he understands that there's things in life where, you know, you're not gonna like what people are gonna tell you to do.
Most of our
You're not gonna like it.
supplies come and go through
And that's just how it
merchants.
is.
Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we
But
tend
it
to
always
get.
comes back to what I tell him
I
about
try
school.
and steer clear
Do
of
good
that
in
creepy
school.
fellow in the moon mask.
School
If
might
there's a
not seem
cost to being a
important
company
when
man,
you're younger,
he
but
paid it in
boys and
spades.
girls, it counts for a lot. Especially nowadays, I notice there's so much pressure on kids. I noticed that back in the day, for me, it wasn't like that. Like, if you went to a public school, like, it didn't matter what school you went to, what junior high school you went to afterwards. But now it's like your grades determine everything, even from your childhood, which is good. I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing, but it's more of a good thing. Depending on how good he does, he's going to end up going to a good junior high. Depending how good he does in a good junior high, he might go to a good high school. And he might not have to pay for it. Apparently, some high schools are really good. You might have to pay for it. And long story short, I told him, listen, you have to do good in life. You might not gonna like what people are gonna tell you to do, but sometimes you're gonna have to listen to authority, and you have to be good with authority, because that's the only way you're going to become better at what you do. What the hell is this? Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just a background radiation. It wasn't my fault my captain decided to take off early. It wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. It wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and betless, for as anyone's concerned, I'm a groundbreaker's trash. That's how I live, and if no one agrees taking me on as a crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. I wonder who this guy is. Hopefully we can help him out. Take him with us, if he has any good use at what he does. So that's my advice that I tell people. Listen, you have to always be willing to be good at listening to authority. I saw an enemy. Why do I feel like there's an enemy here? Huh? Restricted area. Unauthorized personnel in restricted areas will be shot in sight without question. You can either fight, sneak, or use a holographic shroud to get through restricted areas. Post-mortem fines will be paid. There's a dead body there. Okay, I'm gonna save here just to see what the fuck is going on here. Well, I said get to learn the controllers first. It's not that easy. Get to learn the controllers first. Learn what the fuck you're doing, because then if you're not gonna know what to do, I'll get on for a little bit. I won't stream it. But get on it, and I'm gonna end the stream soon and just learn how to fuck to play it. Oh, I need 30 to hack this shit. Who the fuck is in here? I need 30 to hack this shit. Hey, we both get a Switch. Let's go Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, I'll definitely get Smash Bros online. Definitely, for sure. Is Luigi's Mansion for both people? I'm definitely gonna get, I've already bought. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna probably have to rebuy, I gave all my games to my nephew. I'm probably gonna have to buy, Mario Maker 2. Unlock, ooh. Oh, you can unlock it with all that bullshit. I knew it because I had the key. Okay, we're gonna leave it there for now. Got you. Alright, so we're gonna leave it there for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little stream of the Outer Worlds. At least we made it to the Groundbreakers. On the next episode, we're gonna pretty much enjoy the rest of the ship of the Groundbreakers and see what the fuck is going on in there, and hopefully get this whole thing resolved with our spaceship, and hopefully meet new characters, new people that we can bring on board, and keep exploring the space world. I'm definitely enjoying the Outer Worlds. I don't know why I'm gonna cater more to this game, just because I am enjoying the story, and I can't wait to get to Monarch, I think it's called, a planet. That's where we're gonna have a whole bunch of action. So this is what we're doing. We're gonna pretty much pre-plan what we're gonna do in this place called Groundbreaker, before we actually head out to do some action stuff and whatnot. With that being said, if you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. And if you want to join our Discord server, the link is in the description. Thanks for coming through. Don't forget to hit that like button. Have a wonderful night, boys and girls. I'll see you all tomorrow. Keep in tune for more streams this week as I am off. And if I don't see you in the streams, you'll see them throughout the day. Have a wonderful night. See you next time. This is Coco, baby. Signing off. I'll leave you with the outro. See you next time. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That way you stay tuned with the streams. And don't forget to hit that like button. See you motherfuckers next time.